Hey, what is going on there YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to the final drop list for this season, or well, for this week it's going to be week 19, but for the fall winter season this is the last week where we've got 5 items, that's it, and we can have a little discussion before or after we go through the items. But yeah, let's just get straight into things anyway, and as per norm, let me know down below whether or not your items from last week or the week before or whenever, if they've arrived or if they haven't, if there's been a delay or what's happened. And yeah, let's just get straight into this. Okay, so let's just get into these last couple of pieces and then we'll crack into the issues, obviously. So we've got 5 pieces this week. It's plain and simple. This video is going to be like 4 minutes. That's it, that covers it, that's the season over and done. And then we can do our like looking back or our like collection of the best of like 2022 or whatever. So we're going to start off with the Paracon sled. Better late than never. If we get snow, here it is. If you're going anywhere with snow, there's your chance. They're bringing back a very signature and a very famous saying or phrase in as far as Supreme is concerned. They have a rug with this, which I've always wanted, and I skipped on the opportunity of buying, so I'll always regret that. So we can move straight on to the Lurex balaclava. Yeah, again, I guess better late than never, and just keeping the balaclavas flowing. I do sort of like this wheat, almost tone, or tan, or sand, or whatever tone, and the blue. The 3 others being like the olive black and maroon, red, wine, whatever, are okay, but I prefer those 2. We then have a double hood face mask zip up hoodie, which I think is actually one of the better pieces out of all of these, regardless of what I think of the others. It's just a really good piece. Like, yeah, it just is. You've got 2 hoods going onto it, which, to be honest, I think is just a useful thing, which also functions obviously as a face mask. So yeah, for me, I think it's got a lot of positives to it. Most definitely the royal blue colourway, or the blue, the grey, clay tone, and the black are going to be the best. I can't see the other colourway, I'm sorry, I had to say it. But yeah, I just more so prefer the front blue tone. We then have a new era toboggan beanie, which is, you know, to be announced, to be seen. It's here on Drops by Jay, so yeah, I'll possibly be going for that, to be honest. But yeah, the last piece for the week is going to be the Shearling ear flap 6 panel, which, yeah, again, colourways are fine. I think it's simple, easy. I'm not too much a fan of the placement of the text of Supreme, but I kind of get it. So yeah, that is pretty much going to cover the drop list for this season. That's the last one. So yeah, let's just briefly talk about the issue, because I still don't know whether or not I should go over it in a full video or not, because obviously it's a rather, am I central or not? I can't tell. Like, obviously it's a rather large issue. So far as it's just something that was inevitable, I guess, in the end, but also quite sad, because obviously we've had a lot of changes over the past couple of years and seasons in general when it comes to Supreme, whether that is their bot protection, whether or not they want protection up, or whether they don't, you know, whether or not they care, whether the quality is good, whether the sizing is good, whether all of these things. And with this season, we've had another late change, just like in the past, because I believe it happened at another full winter season, where they have changed from Splay and their checkout method that they had up there to Shopify. They've also changed the website, so now when I go to supremenewyork.com, it redirects me to uk.supreme.com and us.supreme.com. I haven't seen an EU one, but people have just said supreme.com is the new one. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Shopify, I'll be perfectly honest, because with how it was run before, I hope that this is just a test that they will ditch. You can keep the URLs. URLs are kind of okay. I mean, I'm not really a fan, I preferred it as it was. But when we had like an account behind all of like the bot protection or all of the different things, I felt that with Splay, I don't know, just for me, there was just that personal sort of side to it. Like, at points for me personally, I was put on there. I was put on, like, posts, stories, things like that. It was cool, because it's seeing the protection and seeing, you know, the little circle or the drag across or whatever it was for the first time. Whereas with Shopify, I just feel that it's just a big... You probably think of the words already, but yeah, it just... it's not a smart move. Like, maybe it is, maybe people see it as a positive, but for me, it's just basically saying, bots, you know, come in, join, like, come on, join in and just destroy it. But yeah, you can let me know your thoughts down below as to what you think of it. I just don't think it's a great choice from them, but you know, what would I know? It's not like I've been going for Supreme for, well, this would be like 8 years of going for Supreme, you know. My brother would be coming up to what, I think like 12 years or so of going for it, maybe longer than that, maybe it's 13 years. So what would we know about it? You know, it's not like we've used the site for that long and seen all of the changes implemented since then. But yeah, oh well, that is going to cover this drop list anyway. As always, if you don't watch the live cop, because that's okay, thank you for all the support this season. I appreciate it. I appreciate people sticking around, all the people coming in, all the people coming back, and yeah, I'm glad that people were able to get what they wanted. But yeah, that is going to cover this video. So thank you for watching. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Rant is over, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.